going to do Dauphine potatoes.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
Also a classic.
Yep. So let's start with the potatoes.
Great.
So I'm just going to peel some potatoes here.
Okay. Are these russets?
They are russets.
Does it matter what type of potato you use?
It does. It does. They're a good general all-purpose potato, and they work perfectly with Dauphine potatoes.
Nice.
So we're just going to slice these thin.
Helps to use a mandolin?
Oh, absolutely. To do this by hand, it would probably take a long time, and you probably wouldn't get it quite as even as you'd like
My
it
gosh,
to.
your knuckles are so close to that blade.
I
I know
know,
you've
it's
done
dangerous.
this a few times, but it makes me nervous.
So we're going to slice them thin, like this.
But it's so hard to get them that even and that thin
It
with
is.
a knife, right?
You really want to be able to do this with a mandolin.
Yeah.
It's a lot faster.
Maybe at home get a cut-proof glove or something along those lines.
You know, at home, I think they have the home models that have the blade guard.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah. But you're a pro.
Yeah. Don't do this at home.
Yeah.
In other words.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx you. And you have how many potatoes for this?
Right now I have 5, and
All right.
we're going to fill a small pan.
Okay, I imagine for dinner service you'd make a much bigger pan of
Yeah, we
these.
make a full-size pan,
Yeah, I bet.
actually. Absolutely.
You go through a lot of them?
Yeah, absolutely. When we have them on the menu, they're very popular.
Nice. So you change out the menu a bit here, correct?
Yeah, we try to keep it seasonal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have staples that don't really change.
Of course.
But for the most part, when we can change something up and bring in something local or seasonal, depending on the time of the year, we absolutely do.
That's great. There's no changing that prime rib, though.
No,
I
not
think
at
the
all.
people would revolt if you took that off the menu.
Absolutely. So now that we're done cutting those, we're just going to take a little heavy cream.
Okay.
A little bit of garlic.
All right.
Not a lot. We just want a little bit.
Okay.
And then a couple sprigs of thyme. And then we're going to steep that.
Just infuse that with all that flavor.
Yep, just infuse that with that flavor.
Nice.
And it doesn't take long. You're just going to warm it up and then let those flavors go throughout. And then we're going to use that in between the layers of potato.
Yum.
So moving on, we're going to do a layer of potato.
And I noticed you have them soaking in some water. What's the reason for that?
It's to keep them from turning brown.
Okay.
You know. Just do a nice little layer.
Presentation is important. I'm sure you know this as a chef.
It is. It is.
So I noticed you season these with a little bit of salt and then you sprinkled some cheese on there. What type
Yeah.
of cheese is
So
that?
this is Gruyere cheese, and I actually forgot we have this now that this is steeped. So we'll do a layer of potatoes. We'll do a layer of cheese, a little bit of this cream over top, salt and pepper, and then we'll repeat.
And then you just keep layering that until
Keep
it's all
layering
full.
it up until it's completely full.
Wow. What's not to love about this dish?
Yes, it's healthy too.
Potatoes, cream, and cheese is right up my alley.
So we'll do another layer here.
And is this something you learned to make in culinary school? It's very classic French.
It is very classic. Actually, no, we made this at the Broadmoor.
Okay.
And this is where I first learned how to make this dish. And it's been a staple in my arsenal of recipes ever since.
I can see why. I mean, I haven't even tasted it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be delicious.
So we'll do a little bit more cream.
Okay. How many layers can you usually fit in there?
So today we're going to do about 5 layers.
Okay.
Depending on the size of the dish, you can absolutely do more. But I think that'll do good for 2.
5 should be plenty. It's a good number.
So the Dauphine potatoes are done. And as you can see, they're beautiful, but we can't cut them right now because they're so hot.
Gotcha.
So in order to get portions, what we would like to do is let it cool down. Then after it's cooled down, we can take it out of the pan and then cut them into the portions that we'd like.
Okay.
Now I've already done that ahead of time, and I have those portions in the oven, and they should be ready soon.
Great.
So here's those cut portions I talked about.
Wow.
Very careful, it's very hot.
Sure.